Hello, dear one. Welcome to the Lantern Keepers. I'm so glad you are joining us for another quiet journey. Settle into whatever position feels most comfortable, whether nestled beneath your quilt or simply resting where you are. There is nothing you need to do except allow yourself to arrive fully in this gentle moment. Allow your shoulders to soften and drop. Let your jaw relax, your forehead smooth, and your hands grow heavy. Breathe with me. In slowly and out. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just let the day melt away like mist in the morning sun. Let the lantern's steady glow welcome you into this quiet evening. Gwenyth's rounded cob cottage sits nestled at the edge of the enchanted woods, its thick earthen walls gently curved like a protective embrace woven from ancient soil, moss and thyme. Golden firelight flickers across smooth stone and exposed wooden beams, warming shelves lined with linen-bound herbals, bunches of drying lavender and small clay jars of gathered mushrooms. A copper kettle sings softly over the hearth while light rain taps a lullaby on the thick thatched roof. Just beyond the open doorway, tall ancient oaks and silver beeches stand as gentle guardians, their leaves glistening with rain. Soft moss carpets the winding paths, delicate wood anemones glow faintly along the edges, and tiny streams murmur over smooth pebbles. The forest breathes slowly in the misty twilight, its quiet whispers promising safety and gentle wonder. Gwenyth moves with unhurried grace inside the cottage. She tidies a small stack of books on herbal remedies on the oak shelf, her fingertips brushing their worn spines as if greeting old friends who have travelled many seasons with her. The air inside carries faint notes of dried chamomile, beeswax candles, and the last traces of evening bread baked earlier that day. She lifts the brass lantern from its hook by the hearth. Its flame kindles brighter as though pleased to be chosen for tonight's wandering. A single deep breath fills the space between you and the story, inviting your body to soften into the moment. Feel your shoulders ease downward as you exhale, letting the day's weight slip away like leaves carried on a slow stream. Gwenyth steps to the hearth where a small copper kettle sings its low, comforting song over the glowing coals. With careful hands, she measures a pinch of rose petals, lemon balm leaves, and a twist of willow bark into a clay mug glazed the colour of river stones. Steam rises in delicate curls, carrying the sweet, calming scent across the room. She lifts the warm mug to her lips and takes a slow sip, letting the fragrant tea settle softly inside her. The gentle heat spreads through her chest like a quiet blessing. For a few peaceful moments, she stands by the hearth, savouring the simple comfort of home before the night's wandering. She wraps a scarlet cloak around her shoulders and pauses at the open doorway. Another slow breath rises within you now, matching hers, then releases any remaining tension from your chest and limbs. Gwenyth crosses the garden now, Light rain begins to tap softly on the thatched roof above, each drop a tiny silver note in the darkness. The lantern casts its warm circle ahead, revealing glistening ivy tendrils and clusters of early foxgloves nodding along the border. The forest edge waits like an open embrace, its tall beeches and ancient oaks forming a living corridor of hushed greens and deep browns. She walks without haste, each footfall hushed on the damp earth. The trail winds between fern-covered banks where tiny streams murmur over smooth pebbles worn round by countless seasons. Delicate wood anemones line the edges, their white petals catching stray droplets of rain like scattered pearls. A gentle breeze carries the clean scent of wet bark and crushed wild mint, refreshing the path ahead. Gwenyth's lantern sways softly with her steps, painting shifting patterns of golden light across roots that twist like patient guardians across the ground. Let the rhythm of your own breathing match the quiet of these woods, in and out, allowing each step she takes to guide you deeper into rest. A faint rustle draws her gaze downward. From a hollow log emerges a tiny shrew, its velvet fur gleaming with moisture, whiskers twitching with bright curiosity. It pauses to regard her with shining eyes, then scurries alongside her feet for several heartbeats, a fleeting companion no larger than her palm. Before long, it slips back into its mossy home, leaving behind only the memory of its gentle trust. Further along the trail, beneath a hazel bush heavy with catkins, a soft brown rabbit sits upright. Its ears twitch once, twice, listening to the night. The creature watches Gwenyth pass with calm, unafraid eyes, then hops once in quiet companionship before vanishing into the sheltering undergrowth. These small encounters weave a sense of safety through the forest, reminding every heart how kindly the world can feel when one moves slowly and with open wonder. The path widens ahead. Moonlight spills through a break in the canopy, painting the trail in soft silver and turning the mist into drifting veils of silk. The air feels hushed and expectant, as though the forest itself is holding its breath in quiet wonder. Gwenyth senses a presence nearby, something large and watchful moving just beyond the veil of trees, yet her heart stays perfectly calm, wrapped in deep and quiet trust. No fear touches her, only a gentle curiosity blooms. She draws a slow, easy breath, letting the feeling settle softly around her. From the silvered mist steps a great white wolf, his coat luminous as moonlight resting on fresh snow, eyes steady and filled with ancient kindness. There is no threat in his stance, only quiet strength. Gwenyth lifts the lantern a little higher. A silent understanding passes between them, wordless and complete. The wolf lowers his noble head once in greeting, then turns with graceful certainty to lead the way, his paws making no sound upon the forest floor. Together they continue, the wolf's warm presence a living shield at her side. The trail descends gently into a sheltered hollow where moonlit vines drape across the entrance of a modest cave. Gwenyth holds the lantern aloft as they step inside. Its golden light blooms across the walls, revealing delicate glowing lichen that shimmer like tiny constellations and clusters of pale moonflowers unfurling their petals. Tiny star-shaped blossoms tucked into crevices and soft carpets of luminescent moss that glow with their own inner light, scattered like living jewels across the stone. A gentle spring trickles from the back wall, pooling in a clear basin that reflects the lantern's flame in rippling gold. The white wolf settles nearby as the entire cave seems to breathe in slow harmony with the steady light. This is a place made for deep rest. Stay here as long as the night invites you. Let every shimmer soften your thoughts. Breathe in the quiet wonder of this hidden sanctuary and breathe out any lingering weight from your shoulders, your mind, your heart. The lantern keeps its faithful glow. The wolf keeps his gentle vigil. You are safe here, dear one. Here in this sheltered hollow, time softens its edges. Gwenyth lowers herself onto a smooth stone ledge cushioned by the glowing moss, her linen skirts pooling like quiet water around her. The lantern rests beside her, its flame dancing softly against the cave's living tapestry. Delicate moonflowers continue to open their luminous faces toward the light, releasing a faint, honeyed fragrance that mingles with the clean mineral scent of the trickling spring. The white wolf lies close, his broadside a steady warmth against her leg. His breathing is deep and even, each rise and fall like the slow tide of the forest itself. You may rest here with them, let your own body find its natural rhythm. Shoulders melting downward, jaw loosening, hands growing heavy and still. Tiny star-shaped blossoms tucked into rocky niches pulse with their own gentle radiance, painting the walls in hues of pearl and faint lavender. A cluster of translucent lichen along the ceiling drips soft beads of light that fall like silent raindrops, vanishing before they touch the ground. The spring's quiet melody fills the space, clear water sliding over rounded pebbles before gathering in the shallow basin where reflections of lantern and wolf shimmer together. Stay in this sanctuary as long as your spirit wishes. There is no hurry in this night. Breathe in the cool, mineral-touched air and breathe out everything that no longer serves your rest. With each exhale, imagine the cave's gentle glow wrapping around you like the softest woven blanket, holding every tired part of you in complete safety. Gwenyth rests one hand lightly on the wolf's thick fur, feeling the quiet strength that flows beneath. He turns his head once, golden eyes meeting hers with calm reassurance, then settles again. No words pass between them, yet the understanding is complete. This guardian has chosen to walk beside her, and his presence turns the entire hollow into a protected haven. Fireflies that followed from the woods now drift lazily through the cave mouth, their tiny sparks joining the chorus of natural lights. Let the combined warmth of lantern flame, wolf's coat, and living stone ease every remaining knot in your back, your neck, your thoughts. In and out, deeper still. The world outside may continue its distant dance, but here only peace remains. When the moment feels full and complete, Gwenyth rises with the same unhurried grace that began her evening. The white wolf stands as well, stretching once like a shadow made of moonlight before taking his place at her side. Together they step from the cave, the lantern once more held steady before them. The hidden trail feels even kinder on the return, leaves brushing them with friendly touches, the light rain now reduced to the softest silken mist. Ancient oaks lean slightly as they pass, their branches forming protective arches overhead. The same fern-covered banks greet them like familiar neighbours, tiny streams still murmuring their endless lullaby. Wood anemones that once caught raindrops now seem to nod in quiet farewell. The path that once descended now rises gently beneath their feet, each step carrying them closer to the familiar glow of home. The wolf remains a constant, silent companion. His paws leave no imprint on the moss, yet his presence leaves a deep sense of protection that lingers in the air. Now and then his warm shoulder brushes Gwenyth's skirt, a living reminder that she is never truly alone on these wanderings. Fireflies continue their escort, weaving golden threads through the trees that mirror the lantern's steady beam. The forest begins to thin. Through the trunks appears the rounded shape of the cob cottage, its windows still glowing with the hearth's faithful embers. Smoke curls lazily from the stone chimney, carrying the faint scent of the herbs left drying on the mantel. Gwenyth pauses at the clearing's edge. The white wolf stops beside her, offering one final calm glance, eyes steady, coat luminous even in the softer light. He has fulfilled his gentle duty. With a slow dip of his noble head, he turns and melts back into the silvered woods, becoming part of the night once more. Gwenyth watches him go with a heart full of gratitude, then crosses the moss-edged stone path and steps inside. She places the brass lantern on the deep windowsill where its golden circle joins the hearth's quiet dance. The cottage welcomes her with familiar comfort, the scent of rose-lace tea still lingering, the wool shawl waiting on its peg, the quilt turned down on the simple wooden bed. She hangs the mist-dampened cloak to dry. With slow movements she prepares for rest, folding each garment with care before sliding beneath the heavy down quilt. The mattress, stuffed with sweet herbs and soft feathers, cradles her form perfectly. She draws the covers to her chin, letting the combined warmth of hearth, lantern and cottage walls settle over her like a living embrace. One final breath drifts in through the open window, carrying the night's last gentle message from the woods, and drifts softly out again. Your body now knows this same safety. Every muscle loosens completely. Every thought grows quiet and distant. The lantern keeps its faithful watch on the sill. The wolf patrols the edges of dream and forest alike. You are safe within these walls. You are safe in the arms of this night. Gwenyth and her quiet guardian will hold the light until morning comes. The hearth embers pulse with a steady ruby glow, casting dancing shadows across the curved stone walls. Gwenyth nestles deeper into the bed, the quilt's gentle weight pressing softly like a protective hand. Dried lavender sprigs tucked between the layers release their soothing fragrance with every small shift, mingling with the faint wood smoke drifting from the chimney. Outside, the light rain has become the softest whisper against the thatch, a lullaby only the cottage can hear. Let this final stretch of the evening cradle you completely. Allow your legs to grow heavy, sinking into the mattress as though the forest floor itself has followed you home. Your arms rest open and still at your sides. Your face softens, forehead smooth, eyes gently closed, lips parted just enough for the easiest breath. The brass lantern on the windowsill continues its quiet vigil, its golden flame steady and true. Its light spills across the wooden floorboards in a warm pool, reaching toward the bed like an old friend checking that all is well. In the distance, an owl calls once, low and melodic, then falls silent again, leaving only the crackle of the hearth and the rhythm of your own slowing breath. Breathe in the peaceful safety of this little home and breathe out any last traces of the day. In and out, deeper with every cycle. Feel the wolf's quiet guardianship still lingering at the edge of the clearing, a warm presence that needs no form to protect. Gwenyth lies here with you, her heart beating in time with yours, content in the knowledge that the night holds only kindness. Imagine the cave's glowing moss and moonflowers still shimmering somewhere in the woods, their light now carried within your own chest. The tiny shrew and soft rabbit have curled into their nests, dreaming their small dreams. The white wolf pads silently through the trees, keeping watch over every path you might one day walk again. All is in perfect order. One more full breath, slow and nourishing. Let it fill your belly, your ribs, your whole being. Then release it like a leaf floating downstream, carrying away everything that does not belong in sleep. Your body knows exactly how to rest now. Your mind drifts like fireflies through the meadow. Your spirit rests safe between the cottage walls and the forest's embrace. The lantern flame flickers once, as if nodding good night. Gwenyth's eyes close in the soft bed, her breathing matching the quiet rain on the roof. You may stay here as long as you wish, minutes, hours, or the entire night. There is no need to stir. The story has done its gentle work. Rest now. The cottage door is latched, the hearth tends itself, and the night wraps you in its softest arms. You are deeply safe. You are warmly held. You are free to drift into the most restful sleep. Sweet dreams, dear one.